Hey guys, it's Nicole Nixon6, and today my first tag is going to be the child in you tag. Let's get started. Okay, so question 1 is, as a child, what was your dream job? So first of all, I'm not going to write the questions right here. I'm just going to say them. But I might write the questions in the description. I'm not really sure, so that if you guys are going to do it, then you can do it. So I think I'm going to put the questions in the description, but I'm not 100% sure, so don't freak out if they're not there. But yeah, I'm just going to say them, and I'm not even going to put number 1 on here. So yeah. Okay, so the question number 1 is, as a child, what was your dream job? So, as a child, my dream job was to work at a pet store because I loved pets. Simple enough, right? Yeah. And I didn't realize that it didn't pay much because as a child, I didn't really know much about money. I just thought, I don't know. So I just wanted to work at a pet store. How old were you when you found out Santa wasn't real, and how did you find out? Well, it was actually just 2 years ago. So I was 10 years old, and it was on Christmas morning. And I didn't get the phone that I wanted. I wrote a big letter that said, well, I should get a phone. And I left it there next to the cookies. And the next morning, I didn't get a phone. Instead, I got this, which I also wanted. But I wanted to get it for my parents, not, Santa. So I got this instead. And, I like it. It's a Scentsy Pet. I mean, who could go wrong with a Scentsy Pet? Yeah. So I wanted a phone. And then my mom was like, you know why you didn't get a phone? And she told me. I already had the idea, but I didn't know for sure. So I kind of found out when I was 9 because I already knew it for reasons I don't need to tell you. I just already knew. I just didn't know 100%. So I'm not sure which one you'd consider, 9 or 10, but my parents told me when I was 10. I found out when I was 9. I just didn't know for sure. So I'm going to go ahead and say 10, and then that's how I did find out. So just to let you guys know, there's 10 questions. I forgot to tell you. But yeah, so next question number 3 is, what was your favorite Halloween costume as a kid? So my favorite Halloween costume was a princess. I didn't care what princess it was. I just wanted to be a princess. I was often Belle, actually. I was Belle for quite a few years because Belle was my favorite princess. So my favorite costume as a kid was to be a princess. I didn't care what princess it was as long as it was a princess. That stage didn't even stop until I was 8. At the age of 8, I started being something else. So that went on for 7 years. So question 4 is, was there a band or musician that I was obsessed with when I was a kid? Well, I was a kid. I'm 12 years old right now. But, so basically, I'm going back to when I was 10 and younger. So, I was young. I didn't really obsess over a band. But I did enjoy, I don't know. I liked Hannah Montana a lot. I would listen to her music. I got her CD. And I also liked Kids Bop, but I didn't obsess over them because I was young. So I wouldn't be obsessed with them. I didn't have an iPod. I didn't really have a music player. I would just listen to it on my karaoke machine or on the radio. So I liked Hannah Montana and Kids Bop. Number 5 is, what was a habit that stuck with you to this day? Well, I would probably say peeling your skin. You guys can see. That's not bleeding. It looks like it's bleeding, but it's not. It's horrible. But I would just peel. It's really bad. It's never a good thing. And then you just rip it off, and it would often bleed. That's why I'm always bleeding, and whenever I go, I should probably have Band-Aids with me because I'll end up peeling my skin. It's really bad. So I'd say peeling my skin. I try stopping, but it's just, no. So this question is actually a nowadays question, which is weird. So the real thing says, let's be real. Do you do jam sessions in the car? of course I do jam sessions. Who doesn't? It's not like, you know, like that, but it's like we'll sing along, and my brothers will be like, shut up, and I'll be like, no, and then my mom will start singing. So it's like a singing thing, and it's like only me and my mom and my dad do it. Well, my dad does it just to embarrass the boys, and that's it. So, because I have 2 older brothers, so of course they're like, shut up, and we're like, heck no, and then we'll keep on singing until the point where I actually do get in trouble because I don't stop singing. So my singing is limited because I have brothers, but of course we have jam sessions where we just sing along. We're like, woo, especially long road trips. Yeah. When you go to hotels, do you steal the shampoos or conditioners? This is back then. It's not here, but I guess it could be. No, we didn't do that. We usually used them up actually because we're a pretty big family, so we'd actually usually use them a lot, but we wouldn't steal them. Looking back at yourself, sorry, I don't remember what number this is, like 7, I think? I don't know. I stopped counting, because she doesn't have numbers. Yeah, so looking back at yourself a couple of years or a few years back, what's one piece of advice you'd give to yourself? Yeah, I don't really know. I mean, it's hard. There's just so much. Let me think about that one. My brother's and his friend is playing frisbee outside. I want to play frisbee. They're never gonna let me play frisbee. They never let me play frisbee. Oh my gosh. I want to play frisbee. Oh my gosh. Bleh. They're playing frisbee in the front yard. Forget it. Oh my gosh. Oh, and just to let you guys know, this green and purple thing, that means it's like a blooper or not part of the tag whatsoever. Okay, back onto the tag here. I think one piece of advice that I would give to myself is probably don't lie, and also be nice to my brother, my oldest brother, because he was like really mean to me, but also it's because I go into it. I mean, I'm part of it too. And then also don't lie. I mean, lying doesn't get you anywhere. I just watched the Shaytards episode. Sorry, that was my computer. Yeah, so yeah, I was just watching a Shaytards episode, and he was just talking about how lying doesn't get you anywhere, and it probably makes it even worse. I shouldn't have lied back then. I lied a lot, you know, I was just a little kid. Yeah, so don't lie and be nice to your brother, because otherwise he'll be mean to you. So next one is, what was your favorite shows and cartoons to watch as a kid? Okay, so as like a little kid, like, you know, 3, 4, 5 years old, it was Mickey Mouse by far. Like, Mickey Mouse was my favorite, and so was the, oh my gosh, I don't remember what it is now. I don't even think any of my favorite shows are on anymore. Those little, I don't remember what it is. And then as I grew up, it was SpongeBob. So Mickey Mouse was young, and then SpongeBob was like, you know, 7, 8, and 9 was SpongeBob. And right along there with SpongeBob, when I was 9 and 10, iCarly was big for me. I loved iCarly so much. And it's not on anymore. It just finished. But yeah. And the last question, I believe, is, what was your very first stuffed animal and what was its name? Like, what animal was it? Well, I don't remember for sure, because I did get a lot of stuffed animals, because a stuffed animal is my favorite toy in the whole world. Like, I didn't want a toy, I wanted a stuffed animal. But the very first stuffed animal that I remember, I should say that, is this one, Cody. I got Cody when I was 4 years old at a garage sale, and for some reason I remember exactly getting him. It's weird. So, yeah, I got Cody, and I still like him to this day. So, what was that, Luke? Sorry. So, sure, call me kid. I don't care. But, yeah, bye, guys. Oh, yeah, and this was the tag. So, I tag you. Here, I'll just tell you who I'm tagging. Okay. Sorry. I tag Love Dance 1997. It will also be in the description. The Everything Channel, Dances Forever 83, Crazy Cute Pink Glitter, and whynotskinsmeup. And you, of course. So I hope you like this tag. Remember to rate, comment, and subscribe, and maybe even like or share. Share or favorite. I'm crazy today. So yeah, bye guys.